starting with part 2, that is schedule 1 part 2. In part 2 we already studied that they have 2 clauses. How many clauses? 2 clauses. This is mainly about CA who is undertaking any employment, that is CA in service. So we are explaining the cases when a CA in service shall be deemed to be guilty of professional misconduct. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3 about professional misconduct. Part 4 is about other misconduct. Here we are discussing what professional misconduct with respect of CA in service. This we are explaining clause 2. Clause 2 and clause 3 of Part 1. Similar. Okay. Here it is stating that CA in service, that is Mr. Y. CA in service shall be deemed to be guilty of professional misconduct if he agree to accept any part of the fee, profit, gain from a lawyer, from a CA, from a broker, from an agent, from a customer of whom his employer. It means that, suppose, leading advocate, employer, that is the employer can be a firm, company, or a person. They can be a person also. So such employer may appoint lawyer with respect of what? Litigation. CA in service means it can be the internal auditor who has been appointed by the employer. CA in practice, that is they may appoint CA in practice for what? Auditing, report or tax audit, etc. For audit. They may appoint broker for some sale, etc. Okay. Appoint agent. Sale of fixed asset. Agent for what? For customer gaining or raising customer or to increase the customer. Increase customer. Customer for what? To consume their product. Okay. So, if the employee CA is accepting any fee, profit, gain, that is any part of the fee, profit of gain of this person appointed by the employer, then the CA in service shall be deemed to be guilty of professional misconduct. Suppose a lawyer has been appointed by the employer with respect to some litigation. For winning that litigation, employer have to disclose all the matters. So lawyer is also having some trying to get some more information which is not disclosed by employer. So he is directly approaching the CA in service and stating the CA in service that please provide me this much of information which is not disclosed by the employer. This is mainly about their personal matters and also some financial matters associated with the organization. Associated with this organization. So CA telling that okay, I will do the same, but you have to pay me something in consideration. So lawyer is agreeing that I will pay a part of fee to you. Can CA in service accept the same? No. He is not allowed to accept the same. Or chartered accountant in practice, he is making an agreement with the CA in service that actually I wish to get the same work, I wish to get the work of the your employer in the next year also, so I have to get some more confidential information, will you please disclose it to me? CA in service doing the same, that is you should do with you have to pay some amount to me. Okay, so CA in practice stating that okay, I will make the payment of 20% of my audit fee to you. Can CA in service do so? No, because he will be deemed to be guilty of professional misconduct as per clause 2 part 2. Okay, so I hope that you got it. Clause 1 and clause 2. Clause 1 is making the payment, that is CA in service have to be very conscious while making the payment, that is payment which is a part of the professional emoluments with respect of the employment undertaken by him. Then CA in service also be very conscious in accepting any part of the fee, profit, gain from any other person who has been appointed by the employer. This is what clause 1 and clause 2 of part 2. In part 2 they have only 2 clauses. So clause 2 is mainly for the purpose of restricting the bribe. I have already given example. In this case, CA in service is trying to accept some bribe from other professional appointed by the employer. So this clause 2 is mainly for the purpose of restriction of bribe. Okay. So here we are successfully completed our part 2. Now we will move towards part 3. This is also applicable to, that is part 3 applicable to CA in practice and as well as CA in service. That is, this is generally applicable to a member of institute, does not prescribe whether it is applicable to CA in practice or CA in service. So part 3 is applicable to both CA in practice and CA in employee, that is who is a member of institute. Part 3 will follow you. So part 3 is about what? Professional misconduct that is applicable to a member of institute. Now we are going to discuss the same. Okay.